Hi, it's Jill from Jelly Bean Studio. I hope you're well, and if you have some time today, I hope you can come along for some mixed media fun. I am going to make some mixed media papers to add to my current journals and play around maybe with some that could make a mixed media or junk journal too. So today I have stencils and stamps, a jelly plate, acrylic paint, and a brayer. Oh yeah, and also a magazine to roll off the excess paint from the brayer. Ooh, those jelly plates are nice and sticky. So I hope whatever journaling you're doing, whatever you enjoy, you can just come along for the ride and let's see what happens. I'm gonna try stencils and some stamps, that Inkadoo pretty almost sunshiny stamp, and some summer colors. I'm really feeling summer. It is the season of summer right now where I live in New England, and I'm filming this in June, and I'm really inspired by the bright flowers and just a pop of color today is what I'm really feeling. I also am at the point where, because I've never worked on this big of a jelly plate before, I've only done the little one, and I've done it on and off, and I've been watching a few other YouTube videos. There's so many out there, and I'm really loving the idea of making more of my own background pages. Certainly you could use these for cards. You could use them for really anything, making small notebooks and journals. So I'm just really excited about this process and want to give it a whirl on this larger jelly plate. So there we are. This is the stencil. And the tip I've heard with stencils is rub them a little bit more so you can rub them in than maybe the regular jelly plate where you kind of go over, I guess, more gently. Again, still learning the touch on this. So there we go. We have that simple print. And then, oh, on copy paper, that is what I'm using today. And then I realize that this isn't completely dry. So live and learn. I am gently trying to pull the next print off. I really should have let that stencil dry or grabbed another piece of paper. Oh well. And let's see. So this I would call more, that print I just pulled, more of a ghost print. I think I need a bit more paint. I'm gonna go and I'm cleaning off the paint on the brayer on the magazine pages, which, by the way, later in this video, I'm gonna show you part 2, adding more doodles and washi tape and other things. And I've also added the roller paper there. It makes a really pretty bit of collage paper that you can cut and add to your jelly print pages. I'm feeling better about the amount of paint right now. I think this is probably the sweet spot of paint. And you can stamp off the paint that's on your stamp and make really pretty papers as well. Gonna use the smaller one. They remind me of either flowers or sunshine. And again, I'm feeling that great summer feeling. Loving the June weather right now. It is gorgeous this weekend. Here we go. Let's see what happens. So if you're a beginner, I am too. This is starting for me. Haven't played too much. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I'm moving into part 2 now. I've been playing with, oh wait, here is, just wanted to say, yes, it is an 8x10. So this is the gel printing plate. So if you wanted that information. This week I've been playing with them and having a great time. I made the originals on the right and I made a copy of it on the left. I do think my printer ink needs a little bit of a refill there, but it's still, I think it came out fun. And this is what I mentioned earlier. If you want to make your own small journals, this is a dollar store card that I tore in half because I want to expand the spine. And once I cut down my Gelli print and added a few stamps and doodles to it, I photocopied it. I have an inkjet printer, so it's not fancy laser printing or anything. And I also did these earlier in the week. I just love this other color scheme. This one's the original. And then I ran some prints of those too. So that way I could cut them up, added some fun washi tapes, and a little bit of lettering on that one. So really you can see how you have a stack of wonderful fun papers that you can use in any way you want. So this is the one we just did. That's my fave right now. That's the simple first one. And here's a few more from the week. Experimenting. And that's from the stamps with the paint. And that's from the Gelli press. Gives you a few ideas that, you can go obviously any color palette. This is the one in the middle that we just made that I want to take you from kind of from start to finish to show you how I made the pages on the left and on the right. And if you want to try it, I hope you do. It's just been so playful and experimental. And oh yeah, like card making. So we're going to work on the finished page now. Card making, any paper craft. And I'm loving this bigger size, I have to say, the 8x10 size. So I got those wider washi tapes at, I think it was Joann's this week. I used one on that paper I'm just removing right now, and now I'm going to use the striped one on the page we made together today. And look at these bits. Are they not pretty? These are all the brayering to clean off the paint when you're adding the next color. I love that. And then this I doodled on because it was really dark with a white gel pen. So many possibilities, really so many ways to use this. And I think for now, my idea is to kind of follow the process that I followed earlier. I started with putting down a few pieces of washi tape first. Really to get some embellishments, some complementary colors onto the page. And it's funny, when I was a little kid, I have to say, my room, this reminds me, my room, it was back in the day when you had wallpaper, and my room had those colors of that washi tape, especially the pink and the oranges. I picked it. It wasn't a stripe, it was a floral, but that brings me right back. I love that. And I'm pulling bits. It's almost like you're making your own tapes, I guess, with the magazine bits too that I clipped from the Painty magazine pages. And what's going through my mind right now is just setting up parts of the page, like segments. So if I do want to cut it into pieces, it works. Or if I want to fold it, that works, or I know there's a million ways to imagine what you could do with this. So if you have ideas, I would love to hear about it. And if you've experimented, or maybe you're great with a jelly plate, I think it's something that's friendly to all levels, all art levels. You can go in as a beginner and get the feel of it, experiment, and you can, be an artist at whatever level and enjoy it as a technique. This is Stays on Ink and a dragonfly. The first one is a little light, but the second one, and that's all right. I love the different depths of, and when you ink, it's just what happens. I'm doing now a little bit of masking, so I have the partial wings on the edges. Yeah, so let me know if you've done this or what projects. I definitely feel inspired to do more, and how nice it is that once you have an original or like a master board, so to speak, you can make copies or scan it and then, use it in a bunch of projects. Yeah, so again, I doodled with a Signo white gel pen on the darker background page on the right. I'm thinking about that because of the browns, but I'm not sure yet if I want to include it. Gonna go in with that smaller sunshine stamp, feeling that's perfect for summer. Can't wait to get outside. I actually hear someone doing some lawn work right now. I hope it's hope it's not coming through too loud. We got the lawn mowing and the whatever that weed trimmer thing is. Yep. Oh, I like that. I hope your journaling is making you happy and you're able to experiment and be playful. Okay, oops, I sped that up just a bit to keep going on this page. I was going for quite a while. I actually sometimes lose track of time because you get in that zone. So I'm just using glue stick, by the way, for the magazine bits. That's how I'm getting those down. And this part, I love. In my altered book junk journal, I have a lot of windows and doors kind of on pages, and I might use this again in a bunch of my journals, and I like that this has a little bit of a window there. I just feel that connection to that theme, and then I may make a print of this and use it in some way in the altered book. All these thoughts. Are you like that? The thoughts just, they're streaming through my head right now. Okay. I like it. I like this technique, doing the jelly print and then adding. And here is the finished page for today. I added a few more doodles. And I'm excited to add it to my journals. Thank you so much to all subscribers. I really appreciate you. And thank you so much for watching.